the exposure triangle in less than 2 minutes, maybe. Let's go. Okay, the aperture. The aperture controls how much light can enter into the lens. That's your f-stop. The shutter speed determines how long the sensor is exposed to light. The ISO determines how sensitive your sensor is to the light that's hitting it. So if you want to, you can use your histogram to set all three parameters. Now your aperture, although it may be anything from 1.2, 1.4, 1.8, or it may be a variable lens from say 3.5 to f5.6 or anything in that combination, it not only affects how much light can come through the lens, it also affects the blurry or the depth of field that your camera is able to produce. Now the shutter, although it does determine how much light that can touch the sensor, it also will affect how you can capture an object, slow it down, freeze it, or allow it to blur. Still be in focus, but kind of have a blurry effect. Now the ISO, it will affect only how sensitive the sensor is to the light. Let's continue, because I'm running out of time. Now, even though that you've used the histogram to set your picture up to have a nice balance where you don't have the highlights peaking or you don't have a loss of details in the darkness, you can adjust either one of those settings and it will take the histogram off, but you can go back and adjust the other two to bring it back up under control. So say for instance, you want a picture with a shallow depth of field, which means you're going to shoot like 2.8 or let's just say 4.0 or lower, okay? For this example, we use 2.8. So 2.8, you have the eye in focus, but by the time you start getting to the ear may be out of focus. Then the background may be even further out of focus. Hey, here's a free one. If you're shooting someone at f4.0 and you want that separation, you know how more expensive lenses will get that blurry background, what you would do is you would pull that person away from the background. That way that person would be more in focus, and the further away that background is and the closer you can get them to your lens, the more out of focus your background will be. I'm going to add a little time because of that free one. So say for instance, you get your histogram looking about where you want it. You have your composition well thought out, well laid out, but the picture is still a little dark. Well, what you could do is you can raise the ISO. That will not change anything from the depth of field, or it won't change what's in focus or what's not in focus. Now, say for instance that you've raised your ISO so high that you don't want to go any higher. What you could do is you could have your shutter to stay open longer. Now, again, if you have your shutter to stay open longer, what's going to happen with your picture? I'll give you a second. If you said that the picture is going to be more likely blurry, you're absolutely right. Now, what happens if you change your aperture? That's your f-stop. That's that number that's f4.0, f5.6, f2.8. Now, if you change that, what's going to happen is the depth of field will change. So if that number goes what appears to be lower, like down towards 1.8, 1.4, 1.2, that means you're going to have less in focus. But if you change that f-stop higher, say you change it up to f6.3, well, you're going to have more in focus, but you're going to have less light that's able to get to the sensor. So if you do it that way, you will definitely have to raise your ISO. I hope that helps.